Brad Pitt opens up about his feelings after ending his turbulent relationship with Angelina Jolie and finalizing their divorce. Brad Pitt has shared that he is feeling happier than ever. After officially concluding his highly publicized and turbulent relationship with ex-wife Angelina Jolie, just weeks after finalizing his divorce from the Oscar-winning actress, the Bullet Train star appears to be experiencing a profound sense of relief following an arduous 8-year legal battle. At 61, it feels like a heavy burden has been lifted, Brad reportedly said, reflecting his desire to close this chapter and restore balance in his life. He is now focused on the future, leaving the turmoil behind to embrace peace and purpose. This newfound happiness goes beyond the legal resolution. It marks a critical step in Brad's journey to rebuild inner peace. With the contentious saga now closed, he can direct his energy toward what truly matters, including rekindling bonds with his 6 children: Maddox, 23, Pax, 21, Zahara, 20, Shiloh, 18, and twins Knox and Vivian, 16. While the scars from the lengthy divorce may linger, Brad appears determined to mend the fractures in his family relationships. Following the conclusion of his divorce, Brad has found solace in his relationship with jewelry executive Ines de Ramon, 35. The two connected shortly after Ines finalized her own divorce from actor Paul Wesley. Their shared experiences of past heartbreak have fostered a deep and genuine bond. According to close sources, Ines has offered Brad a refreshing perspective on life and his struggles. She's helped him see everything from a different angle, one insider revealed. They are deeply in love and incredibly compatible. Brad has never felt as happy as he does now. Despite their strong connection, neither Brad nor Ines is in a rush to marry. They are serious about each other but are taking things at their own pace, shared a source. The couple's relaxed approach has allowed their relationship to grow naturally, free from societal pressures, while they enjoy every moment together. Ines de Ramon has reportedly played a pivotal role in Brad's emotional recovery, helping him find peace and closure from his tumultuous past with Jolie. The relationship has been described as a source of warmth and stability, offering Brad a safe spot. Ines has brought Brad a sense of calm and quiet during such a chaotic time, a source close to the actor disclosed. Over the past 2 years, she has been more than just a companion. She has become a rock for Brad as he navigates his personal challenges. This new chapter with Ines appears to have given Brad the clarity and strength to reconcile with his past, including his relationship with Jolie, and to focus on a brighter future. In her, Brad seems to have found the peace he has sought for so many years, marking the beginning of a transformative period in his life. Angelina Jolie's remarkable step after concluding an 8-year divorce battle with Brad Pitt. Angelina Jolie was recently spotted happily accompanied by her youngest daughter, Vivian, in Los Angeles. Dressed in an all-black outfit and carrying a few bags, Jolie's beaming smile and her little princess's joyful expression were evident. The two seemed to enjoy a peaceful and relaxing moment together. It's clear that Angelina is experiencing happiness and tranquility after deciding to move on from her prolonged divorce battle with Brad Pitt. According to the actress's lawyer, Jolie and Pitt have officially signed an agreement. Angelina and her children have relinquished any claim to shared assets with Brad Pitt, prioritizing peace and healing for their family. She was exhausted but felt relieved that this ordeal is finally over, the lawyer stated. A source close to Angelina emphasized that she has refrained from speaking negatively about her ex-husband, either in public or behind his back. Instead, she is focused on staying optimistic and living positively after the tumultuous chapter of her life. In 2004, on the set of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie met for the first time. It was a fateful moment when the eyes of two of the most perfect people on the planet locked. He, the man adored by the world for his charming looks and sensitive heart. She, the alluring, talented woman with a big heart, dedicated to humanitarian causes across the globe. The film not only made a huge impact, but also became the bridge for one of Hollywood's most talked-about romances. At that time, Brad Pitt was still married to Jennifer Aniston, America's beloved sweetheart. Yet the intensity of the emotions drew Brad and Angelina into an irresistible journey. The news of Brad's divorce from Jennifer sent shockwaves through the media, and all attention quickly turned to Angelina, who was seen as the other woman. But despite the criticism, they came together, publicly displaying their love amid the noise and skepticism of the public. They loved each other passionately, as if the world no longer existed. Their love wasn't just seen on dazzling red carpets, but also through their joint artistic projects, charitable trips to impoverished areas, and the way they built their family. With 6 children, 3 biological and 3 adopted from 3 different countries, they created a unique family portrait, blending love, cultural diversity, and humanistic values. In 2014, after 10 years together, they officially married at the Miraval estate in southern France. It was a small but meaningful wedding, with Angelina's dress featuring embroidery of artwork created by their children. From this moment, people began to believe that Brad and Angelina had overcome all challenges and had become symbols of love in the glimmering world of Hollywood. However, behind the perfect facade, there were silent cracks. Angelina was a strong, ambitious woman, continuously committed to humanitarian missions. Brad, on the other hand, was introspective and yearned for stability. These differences, along with the pressures of fame and a busy schedule, gradually created distance between them. In 2016, Angelina unexpectedly filed for divorce. The news hit like a bombshell, leaving the world in shock. She described the decision as one made in the best interest of the children, but it was clear that behind it lay irreparable hurt and conflicts. From here, the noisy, bitter, and contentious months began. Their divorce was not merely a separation. It was a lengthy legal battle over custody of the children. The media dug into every detail, from parenting methods to rumors about Brad's habits. At times, their once perfect image was so shattered that it was barely recognizable. Yet behind the accusations and disagreements, there were still traces of their past love. After the divorce, Angelina focused on her children and continued her humanitarian efforts. She appeared in the media with a calm demeanor, though her eyes betrayed the sadness within. Brad chose to concentrate on his art, spending time healing and seeking balance in his life. Now, nearly a decade after their split, Brad and Angelina are no longer Brangelina, the name that the world once hailed as a symbol of perfection. But their story, from passionate love, a tumultuous marriage, to heartbreaking dissolution, continues to resonate. Because in the glow of fame, they were still just 2 people, with love, mistakes, and wounds as ordinary as anyone else's. Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt were once a beautiful and admired couple in Hollywood. Both were among the wealthiest and most famous stars, and together they shared 6 children, including both biological and adopted. Many believed that the love of Mr. and Mrs. Smith would last forever, but everything came to an end in 2019 amidst a prolonged divorce battle, disputes over property, a child dropping their father's surname, and allegations of parental alienation. Looking at Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt today, many can't help but sigh with regret and wonder what led this golden couple to fall apart. According to various sources, differences in parenting styles were one of the key reasons for their rift. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie reportedly had differing approaches to raising their 6 children. A source told People magazine that Pitt, 60, and Jolie, 49, had conflicting parenting philosophies during their marriage, which created disagreements and contributed to their breakup. While they were together, they had very different parenting styles. Brad grew up in a structured environment and wanted the kids to follow more rules, the source explained. Angie, on the other hand, came from a different background and wanted the children to be independent and take responsibility for their own schedules from a young age. Brad and Angie often clashed over this issue. However, they shared a common desire for their children's future. They wanted the kids to develop by experiencing the real world, not just learning in traditional classrooms. Despite the prolonged divorce process, both of them remain deeply invested in their children's well-being. Their 6 children are Maddox, 22, Pax, 20, Zahara, 19, Shiloh, 18, and twins Knox and Vivian, 16. Recently, a source close to the family revealed that Brad Pitt now has almost no contact with his older children but retains visitation rights with the younger ones. Brad Pitt's relationship with all 6 of his children has reportedly deteriorated. Recently, his biological daughter Shiloh legally removed Pitt from her name. Zahara and Vivian have also publicly stopped using his surname, although they have not yet sought legal recognition. Meanwhile, Maddox is said to have unofficially changed his last name. Pax Thien, their adopted son, even posted a photo of Brad Pitt receiving his Oscar for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood with the caption, "Happy Father's Day. Time and time again you prove yourself to be a terrible and contemptible father." Although deeply hurt by the coldness and distance from his children, sources close to Brad Pitt claim that the actor continues to love them unconditionally.